I'm ready. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. So today we're on a little bit of a time crunch, and it's because I'm actually going away for a couple weeks to visit my family back home, so I really want to get a furniture flip in before I go, and it's these two nightstands here. So what I'm planning, if things all go well, is to get this flip done in under 24 hours. Only time will tell, quite literally, if that actually happens. So let's get stuck into it. I'm going to clean these pieces up. They are super dirty and dusty, and also remove this hardware, which I'm going to try and freshen up just a little bit. Let's get into it, shall we? Dawn dish soap to clean my furniture pieces, but today I want to try this one. It's a TSPE, so it's the eco alternative. It says you can use it without rinsing, but honestly I'm just going to be safe and rinse. We're just going to pop a dash of this into one side of my 2-compartment container and give everything a good clean. Into scuff sanding these pieces, I do want to make a couple of repairs. There's a few spots on both of these nightstands that need a little bit of a deeper repair, and for that I'm going to use the plastic wood and just pop that on those few spots. For any smaller things, I'm just going to use my wood filler. It'll do the trick. And then once I've scuff sanded, I will also come in and do a little bit of caulking just around the joints here. So at the base of these joints you can see that there's just a fine line, and that's obviously just because that's where the wood is joining. I would like to try and make that as seamless as possible, so I am going to put a tiny bit of caulking in there, wipe away most of it just to fill the gap is all I need to do. So let's repair, let's scuff sand, let's caulk.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy.
Okay, so I know some of you may come for me because I'm about to do something, but these things happen. I'm gonna fill in where this gold is. I'm gonna keep the detail on the drawers, but I don't think I want this detail anywhere on the nightstands. I know. Brutal, but it's what I've decided.
A piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. The feeling is all gone. All gone. If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew, my will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately, the other ring.
I have a sneaky sneaking suspicion that this piece is definitely one that needs to be primed before it's painted. So I'm going to use this Bin Zinza primer. It's really good for any surfaces that need a little extra grip. I'm just going to roll this on. I might need to use a foam brush just to get into some of the smaller details. So let's get it on there. The nightstands are already looking so much better with just a coat of primer on, but I'm obviously going to paint it, and I'm going to do a custom mix between these two colors here. We've got the Liberty Blue by Fusion Mineral Paint and then Lamp White, also by Fusion Mineral Paint. Now the reason I only did one coat of primer on here is just purely because with Fusion Mineral Paint it is a paint and primer in one, which is great. So I think one coat will be plenty there. Just wanted to give it a little bit of extra grip essentially. So we're going to do a custom mix with this, and I think I'm going to do 2 parts Liberty. I'm going to start with 1 part Liberty Blue and 2 parts Lamp White, and then see if I need to add more white or more blue, and we'll go from there. But essentially I'm aiming for a powder blue kind of vibe. Think Cinderella, because, you know, look at these guys. They say Cinderella to me, you know, bibbity bobbity boo. That is what they're saying, and that is what we're going to give them. Let's bibbity bobbity boo this thing. This is an old paint container that I am repurposing. So you can see I've got some lines here, and that's just to help me know how many parts I'm actually putting in to my paint. With this color, I like it. It's maybe a hint darker than a powder blue, but I think it's going to be really pretty. So we're going to pop that on in just a moment, but let's talk brushes. So for this particular piece of furniture, I'm going to use 3 different brushes, which is something I've never done before. I will be using my Country Chic brush, which, although it doesn't look like it has an angle at the moment because I just washed it, does have an angle on it, and that's going to help me get into these side parts here where there's angles and corners, and also on that base bit. Then I have my big Bennett brush. This is a chalk brush, and I will be using this for the top and the ledge, the base, you know what I'm talking about, I hope. Then I have my small Bennett chalk brush, and this one I will be using for the legs. The reason I'm using the smaller one is because it will help me with the curved sections, getting into those little details without over painting and potentially having a build up on one of the other side that I'm actually not painting at that point. I don't want to have that. So 3 brushes. nightstands and painting them, because by the time I finish with both of them, I can go back to the first one and do the second coat, which is amazing. And secondly, I have 100% given up on using 3 paintbrushes. Overkill. I could manage with 1 or 2, but you know, I felt like being fancy with my fancy nightstands, and now I don't. So let's get into coat number 2. Now I've got 2 coats of paint on both of these nightstands. I will do a 3rd coat just to ensure full coverage, but before I get into that, we need to do something about these drawers. So at the moment, they've still got this detail on the front, dusty, and I need to get in there and remove that dust, but I don't want the gold. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do blue in that space instead to match, so it all ties together seamlessly. So we're going to do that, and then I want to keep the rest of the drawer with the natural wood color and just give it a protective top coat. I'm not too worried if I go outside the edges of this, because I will give it another light sand before I put on the top coat. My cat is meowing like crazy upstairs. I don't know if you guys can hear her. So I'm gonna pop upstairs and take this time to do the hardware, get it nice and shiny, and have it ready for the drawers when it's all ready to pop together.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. I can't believe you love me. I just feel so lucky. Still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends. Let's be more than friends. Yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day. Yeah. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. I can't believe you love me. I just feel so lucky. Still can't believe you love me.
You guys, I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I think it wasn't even in less than 24 hours. I think it was technically in less than 12. I think they're very cute. I'm getting very chic Cinderella vibes, which makes me happy. Or like Violet from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but like bougie Violet, you know? Me neither. If you guys like this video, definitely hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification as well, so you know when I upload videos every week. And you can also follow me over on Instagram. I think we should jump into the before and afters of this piece. So enjoy the transformation of these nightstands, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Oh, come